So here is another question that I have from Shipona, and she wants to know that sometimes she ends up manifesting some things which are selfish or unethical in nature. And she wants to know how she can, avoid manifesting such thoughts without feeling guilty. We are First and foremost, Shipona, we need to accept the fact that we are human beings and we cannot watch every thought that we are passing on to the universe. Of course, the universe is listening to your thoughts, but an intention which is very intense, okay, an intention which it has its own repercussions, or already know that this can be a very selfish act or it could be a very selfish thought, gets barred then and there, because anything which has a self-doubt in itself will never get manifested, okay. But we have been taught since childhood that this is right, this set of action is right for us, this set of action is wrong for us. But if you look at the holistic picture and if you come to Advait, okay, nothing in this world is right or wrong, everything is gray, okay. There is no black, there is no white. We are all human beings and we have all the rights to think whatever we want to. However, if your intention has the capacity to harm somebody, then you need to rethink about it, because that might affect your karma. However, we are born with wrongs and rights in our life. So if you have a left hand, you have a right hand. So if you have something negativity about you, you also have something positive about you. Okay, this is how we humans are made. We are not born as gods, okay. So to ward off every negative thought or every selfish thought is not possible. If you look at even our sages and saints, even they used to, when they used to come out from their strong opinions and like they used to come out from their meditation, they used to end up doing sins. Because you know what, selfishness is all about your desire, your heartly desires, goals, and your attachment to the world, right? So you need to be more accepting about your thoughts and your intention. Sometimes when we are feeling agitated or irritated towards somebody, we end up even cursing that person. But at the same time, because our heart is pure, we ask forgiveness to God, the very same moment, and say that, whatever you've said or whatever I have thought of, they were negative, and you do not want to manifest something like that. So I think it is a very clear indication that, if you are aware that whatever you're thinking is selfish and unethical, the universe then and there bars your thoughts, because there's a hurdle which is being created in your thought process here. You want something, yet that thing can actually harm somebody. So the universe knows that this is not your real intention, this is not something that your heart and soul needs, because the moment that selfish intention you're putting into the universe has simultaneous thought of knowing the fact that it could be a negative impact, will stop you from creating that karma. So it will give you, your thought in itself is giving you a warning that this is a selfish act or this is an unethical thought that you're putting in. Secondly, there is nothing, like a lot of people, they talk about work upon your thought process, work upon your mental state, work upon your mindfulness and things like that. But I say, I have learned it the hard way that you cannot have a control over your thoughts, because at the end of the day you have to be more accepting of the fact that you're human, and being human and behaving like a human and accepting the fact that you're a human being will in itself make you more forgiving, and it will help you in controlling your thoughts. Does that sound a little contradictory? So if at all you feel that there is something negative or negative emotions that you're throwing upon and you are not able to control that thought, it means that you've already controlled it, because you know that it is negative. So that's very much about your question. I hope I was able to answer your question. So be blessed.